Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Starlight broadcast, yet another Star Wars podcast. I'm Ted.
Yet another Brad.
Once again, and episode 4. I'm gonna keep celebrating these until until we get to, who knows, maybe like episode 10. I'll stop celebrating. But maybe. I mean, I'm just surprised we keep doing this.
I'm not. We're on a good roll.
We are. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I forgot what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is I don't know about you, but I cannot stop watching the Fantastic Four trailer.
Oh,
a little non-Star Wars to start it off. You know, we can mix it up.
Yeah, there's unknown regions we could talk. Yeah, honestly, I've only watched it, I think maybe 3 or 4 times. But no, I think it looks honestly really, really good. The effects look awesome. I love like the retro kind of futurism look kind of going on. The cast looks really, really good. Ebon Moss, dude, as the Thing sounds and looks great. Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. It's probably one of the more excited I've been for a Marvel movie in a while.
Oh yeah, dude. I watched it maybe like 3 times yesterday.
Yeah.
And 2 of those times I finished it and then I just hit restart. I don't know why. I really just think like the 60s kind of retro future vibe. It just scratches an itch I didn't know I had. And, you know, I was actually not with some of the casting for this movie. I was like, Pedro Pascal, I'm like, eh. And what's the kid's name who they got to play Johnny? Kid, he's older than me. Joseph Quinn, right?
Joseph Quinn, yeah.
I was kind of iffy on that casting as well. And then I saw him in Gladiator, because I'd only heard him in Stranger Things, and I didn't watch Stranger Things. I was like, But Gladiator 2, he was really good in Gladiator 2. And he looks like he's got the vibe down for Johnny. And, dude, the movie just, like, looks good, which is insane to me. Like, it has, like, actual contrast and colors, and the camera work actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I was not ready for that.
He was really good in Stranger Things, and then he was also really good in Quiet Place Day 1. He was in.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. You know, I've never seen any of those.
Really?
Yeah.
They're good. I like them. Yeah, I don't know. Pedro, I don't know. I feel like, well, given what we saw in the trailer, I think he's going to be a good read. I think it's just at the point when he was cast, it was when he was just in everything. Yeah. Like, Mando was still happening. He was just in Last of Us, and then he got cast as Reed Richards after he has the movie with Nicolas Cage. And it's like, all right, like he's just in everything. Like, but now I think we're a little bit more removed from that. So I think by the time it comes out, I mean, we do have Last of Us Part 2. Well, Part 2 season 2 of the first half of Part 2, the game or whatever.
Yeah, something. Whatever. They're doing weird. They're doing like 3 seasons for.
It's really weird.
The second game. I don't know.
I'm still gonna like the game more. I don't really,
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna be good. He's a good actor. I think there's a reason why he was cast in so many things, but he looks like a good read.
He's playing it a lot softer than I think I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he seems like, if you listen to the way he talks when he's playing Joel versus how he talks when he's playing Reed, so different, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, because Joel, you got to give that Troy Baker gruff, because Joel just has that underlying like toughness.
Yeah,
not Reed though.
Not Reed. He's fucking busy though. He's got. I mean, Last of Us comes out this year. So does Fantastic Four. I think he's in Avengers Doomsday, which comes out next year, and then the Mando movie comes out next year, and then Secret Wars the year after that.
Dude's been working.
So he's booked and busy.
Honestly, kind of everybody. Ebon Moss's breakout rolls through the Bear. I mean, he was in other TV before that, but then he pops up in the Bear, and then he's in Andor. Shout out. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
And then, you got Joseph we talked about. He's been coming up, and then Vanessa Kirby, she's in 2 out of the last She's in the last 2 Mission Impossibles, among other things. So
That's
it's like
what she's
you know,
from. I knew she looked familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The whole cast is kind of. I think it still has like a nice little bit of like up and comingness. That's like still gonna make them feel like kind of fresh and new, but then there's still a little bit of like, all right, we do kind of know these actors, which will be kind of cool. But I think it looks solid.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too.
All right, no more non-Star Wars. Let's lock in, man. Come on.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Sorry, everybody. I know you probably really confused.
Yeah.
All right. Like always, gonna start it off with a little bit of news. We don't got much today, just a couple of things. Brad, if you wanna go ahead.
All right. Yeah, it's just a little gaggle of news today.
Little giggle, little gaggle.
Little giggle gaggle. 2 of the things correlate to The Bad Batch. Recently, The Bad Batch has won the Saturn Award for Best Animated Television Series or Special, which I would have to agree with, even though I have no idea who they were nominated against.
No idea. But hey, they won. Doesn't matter.
They won. And it's, I like Bad Batch a lot. I feel like it's cool and it shows a like interesting time in the galaxy. And it focuses a lot on clones and the fallout after the Clone Wars and how they're being handled and affected. And it's a really good show. So I'm glad they won that. Yeah, props to Bad Batch. Continuing with that, Bad Batch got actually a book announced. It's called Star Wars Sanctuary, a Bad Batch novel. It's coming out later this year on August 5th. Interestingly enough, though, it takes place in season 2. So like when I saw it was announced, I was like, all right, like it's going to be some point like in between seasons or something. But like, no, it's after season 2, episode 13.
Yeah, that is interesting for sure. I'm
planting it right in the middle of it is pretty.
Well, I don't know if we definitely forgot to mention it at one point, I think, but Bad Batch also has a comic series coming out, which is set before the show.
Oh, interesting. Okay. It's set even before Clone Wars season 7, I'm guessing.
So it's like...
So they're at the height, like all the groups together.
Yeah. I saw somebody saying... and so I actually just restarted Bad Batch. I only ever got a chunk into season 2. But yesterday I was like, you know what? Brad's always telling me how good it is. I'm going to restart it. And I'm on episode 2 right now. I love seeing Cut, dude. I love that guy. He's so cool.
Cut's cool.
Something to think about, though, is those kids call him dad, but is he, I think it's impossible for him to be their dad, right?
I don't know, honestly.
The Clone Wars was 3 years, right? It started when Anakin was 19. And if we say Anakin's like 20 in the first like 2 seasons of the Clone Wars, that's when we see Cut in like season 1, I think. Which means it's only like a year. So he was a quick deserter also.
Yeah, he pulled some Finn and it was like, yo, wait, nah, this ain't for me. And just peaced out.
But I mean, who cares?
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
And I think it helps with Rex's arc too, which is kind of...
I actually love Rex's arc, like mini arc in that episode.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
I love Rex, dude. We got to have an episode talking about Rex.
Oh yeah, we do.
I'm excited for you to get more into Rebels because you'll see some cool stuff.
I know. Yeah, sad. Like I know I haven't watched all of Rebels. I'm making my way through it, but I do know some characters that show up and stuff. So I'm excited to see them, but I know that they're coming.
Okay, good. Very exciting.
Yeah, but still, yeah. So the book is coming out August 5th. If you like Bad Batch, if you like the show, if you like the first arc of Clone Wars season 7, this one's for you. Which I think they're good characters. It's an interesting dynamic.
Who's your favorite in the Bad Batch?
Favorite of the batch?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Favorite Bad Batcher.
Favorite Badger. Badger. I think you just You made a reference you didn't even know you did.
I don't know. I guess so. What reference?
See, I think it's maybe okay. Oh God, it's hard to answer. I think it would maybe be tied between Hunter and Crosshair.
Okay.
Crosshair is definitely a roller coaster though with how you feel about him. With stuff that he does.
I do not like him right now.
Yeah, yeah. Crosshair is legit, dude. In the first couple seasons, he's still really good later on. But Hunter, I just like. I like his enhanced senses. Like that's cool.
Yeah, he's just Rambo. He's literally just Rambo.
He's just clone Rambo, and it's pretty cool. But I also like just how like you can tell just how much he cares about who he's with and the missions that he wants to succeed on. Yeah. And he's still a clone in that regard of like just wanting to help his brothers, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Wrecker's funny. Wrecker's fun. Like, you know, his name literally just tells you. Actually, all their names just tell you what they do.
Yeah.
You know, Wrecker's he does have some really funny moments sometimes. But yeah, Tech is good too. I like Tech. He's fun. He got some good moments. I like his voice maybe the most because it's all high pitched and like kind of nerdy, which I like.
I think I probably like Crosshair's voice the most.
Crosshair is like
he's got that like wiry,
yeah. It's like silky. It's like a silky smooth kind of gruff. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's like.
He's got a silky smooth voice. His eyes are beautiful.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh my God, the scar on his face. But like, dude, D. Bradley Baker, and like, you forget when you're watching the show, you forget that one guy is recording all of this. Like the way that he plays each clone so differently.
It is crazy. Like, it's the fact that he's all the Bad Batch, and then he's also every single clone we see. And there are so many clones. This is just a clone show. Like episodes, like I've seen season 1. It's been a while, but like I remember like Rex shows up. Spoiler alert. It was actually the trailer for season 1, so it's that's not even a real spoiler.
Didn't really care about hiding it.
But the fact that like an episode with Rex is just the Bad Batch plus Rex, and just they're gonna have other clones in the episode, so it's just him for hours, just and I go crazy.
So it's like, dude, but like you gotta imagine like the paycheck must have been crazy, but also too, like you hear just like the subtle differences in the voice, even between Rex and Echo, where it's like they're different people. And then like it's so like dude, he's one of the best voice actors, dude. He's so good.
No, he is really good. He's in like Ultimate Alien and Alien Force. He's like most of Ben 10's aliens, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, goated. Straight goated.
I believe so. Okay, yeah, sorry.
No, we're good. Moving on. Bad Batch talk is never a bad thing. And the more that you go through it, we're definitely gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Our last bit of news. Ted, do you want to say?
Sure. Okay. Going back to the awards, Rosario Dawson has won the Saturn Award for Best Actress in a Television Series for Ahsoka Season 1, which is, hey, congrats.
Yo, props.
Wild that this award show happened in 2025 and that show came out in 2023. But, like, hey, who cares? Good for her.
Yeah, award shows are funky.
Award shows are funky. But, I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain. Star Wars, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah,
man, I am excited to go back and watch Ahsoka. Just, like, mostly for Baylan.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm excited to watch Baylan.
I'm excited for Baylan. I'm excited for Hu Yang.
Yeah.
He's really cool. I like him.
I want to see more Hu Yang. I don't know. Yeah, it's a show, definitely.
Oh, okay. That's how you feel about it? It's a show?
I do like it. That's the thing. Like, I do like it, but there are some parts where it's kind of like,
Yeah.
But
I've seen people online rip episode 5 to shreds over just the smallest nitpicks of all time.
Yeah, I'm not vibing with that. Episode 5 is probably the best episode.
Episode 5 was really fun. That was a great episode.
Yeah.
Seeing Anakin Skywalker. Ooh.
Dude, Hayden.
Yeah, he's
in
too
the
good,
Clone
bro.
Wars armor, dude.
He's too good.
Yeah. You know, I would say it's like Ahsoka. It's definitely over Mando season 3 and Book of Boba. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably on the rewatch, I'll have a more solid opinion about it. But I think Baylan definitely elevates that show.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best part. Very curious to see how Rory, whatchamacallit, the Hound from Game of Thrones is going to do.
Yes, dude.
That's going to be really interesting.
Oh my God. And they were friends, him and Stevenson.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like he's going to go into this thing, dude, ready to just like, he's going to give it his all.
Yeah.
I think he knows how much the fandom attached to Baylan. And like, just being real friends in real life outside of like just the showbiz and everything too. It's like, oh, dude, he's going to make it count.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I think he'll do a good job.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
The real reason we're here, and if you've seen the episode title, then you know why. But today we are going to be doing essentially supposed to be elevator pitches for Star Wars projects that we thought of.
We're doing a pitch meeting.
Pitch meeting, yes. I was told it was elevator pitches, so mine are like quick.
It was my fault.
Some of us, I won't say names, went a little above and beyond with some of their pitches, but that's okay because I'm just excited to hear it.
I was the one that proposed the idea, and I was halfway through about like my first pitch idea, and I was just getting so in depth. And then I texted Ted, and I'm like, "Hey, how long are yours?" He's like, "Not too long. You just said elevator pitch." I'm like, it's kind of, I don't know why. Sometimes it's just like hard for me to just, keep it small, like keep it simple.
You texted me. You just go, "Oh." And then a separate text, yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh my God.
And I put like the straight face emoji where it's like, I'm so obviously.
Yeah. So I did try to beef up some of mine, but
that was my bad.
I am more of an elevator pitch guy than I am a full treatment guy.
Yeah, I didn't fully treatment everything. I did kind of do like a synopsis of stuff that I am posing in my pitches, but yeah. Okay. I'm definitely not going to say everything that I wrote down.
Got you. All right, I say, and I will also say, like, I've got 3 more thought out ideas, but then I have some like rapid fire, just like one sentence ones that I think could be cool.
Ooh, okay. All right.
So,
all right.
Yeah, you go first. We'll see how this goes.
I go first.
I want to hear. I want to hear this big. I want to hear this big one.
Okay. Oh, you want to hear the big one first?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go like I'll pitch one, then you pitch one? We just like go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. So my first pitch to you on something that I want to see. It is called The Swordsman. It's a movie.
Okay.
It's an action adventure self-discovery film.
Got you.
It's animated.
Oh.
I was thinking, I wasn't sure. I'm pretty sure. Spoiler alert right now. All of my pitches are animated.
Really?
Yes, because just thinking about it, I think Star Wars animation is just so great. But it doesn't even have to be Clone Wars style animation. I think it'd be cool to just experiment with different types of animation with this.
So like Marvel What If animation?
God, no. Nowhere near the early neighborhood Spider-Man stuff either. it looks like Jello. I don't know, dude. It just looks so weird.
That's not great.
Animated. So the main character of this is Jedi Master Kit Fisto.
No way. You, Kit Fisto.
Wait, me?
What?
I have a hook line for it.
Yeah.
It is, those who have power should restrain from using it, but when power is ripped away, should one fight to get it back.
Ooh, okay.
That first part is a Kit quote, I believe, from Clone Wars. So here's kind of my, okay. I want to start off with this.
Yeah.
I'm writing my synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
And a big theme of my film revolves around Kit and his lightsaber color getting kind of unwanted attention because he has a green saber.
Yeah.
And that's usually your more force oriented. But with Kit, he's an expert swordsman. So shouldn't he be blue, right? So that's kind of like the main crux of it, where the council and whoever thinks like you're using the wrong color. But we both found out.
Oh yeah.
Looking into it, the current canon for Star Wars has absolutely no meaning for lightsaber colors except for red and white.
Which
I
don't like at all. That really bothers me so much.
I do not like. But
I think, well, to mention this, I think
yes,
for Ahsoka, Dave Filoni hinted that orange has a meaning as well. Because he said it's orange for a reason, not red. Like he was waiting for somebody to point that out before the show came out. So
yeah.
But like we still don't have any explanation. That really bothers me.
Yeah, no, it's, I don't know. So I had to kind of switch stuff around. But here's my film synopsis.
Yeah.
And I guess I could ask you after like 1 or 10, how anticipated would you be to see this, or like, you know, whatever. Synopsis. Kit Fisto is a funny, optimistic, and skilled Padawan, yet the way he wields the saber is critiqued, for it betrays the color of his saber. Through actions, he is given the okay for his knight trials, but several members of the council are against it. Later on, as a knight, he hears of his former master's passing. With this, he goes on quests to find and duel people and hurting them in the way. His swordsmanship has only improved with each encounter. He's not going there just to defeat. And there are also some times where he is challenged and there are bets placed. And he kind of, you know, just practices and he refines his skill. The council hears of his actions and threatens his rank of knight. With this, he retreats to train and meditate, then finding his connection to the Force once again. To earn the rank of master, he challenges the 5 masters that sought him not fit to be a master, getting on the council no other Jedi has done before by beating them in challenges. So winning the majority of the challenges with the masters, he is now Jedi Master Kit Fisto, the swordsman.
Whoa. That's not how I thought you were going to take it. Okay.
Because I was looking into Kit, and he has like no lore besides just stuff happening in Clone Wars. Yeah. So it was kind of free reign to go about where I wanted to, you know?
Yeah, no, I get that. It definitely, I have some stuff I had a lot of free reign with, and it was kind of overwhelming for me, but that is really cool. Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea which council members he would be, who would be against him?
I didn't get that into detail. I did write out all 3 acts. I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, I kept it vague of like, I never said who his master was, and I never clarified who on the council. Got
you. I'm nominating Oppo Rancisis, dude.
Okay.
I just don't like that motherfucker.
Yeah. But I thought it'd be interesting if he, to get on the council, challenges council members to a duel, and they kind of see how he uses the Force and the saber, and then he earns the color of the saber, you know?
Yeah.
But then he's also known as an expert swordsman, so I thought that was interesting.
That'd be cool. I could fuck with that. Animated Kit Fisto, man.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, because the animated Star Wars is gas. Because then, like,
it really is.
You can do a lot more with the lightsaber combat.
Yeah, because also when too, we saw him fight with dual wielded sabers and Lair of Grievous.
Oh yeah,
we haven't
that
really
changed
seen
my brain chemistry as a child. By the way,
yeah. Besides Ahsoka, really, we haven't really seen many other Jedi fight dual wield like that.
We saw
like that openly, right? Like there's double bladed and stuff, but
we've seen Barriss Offee use Ventress's red sabers.
Yeah,
at one point.
Ventress does it too, but yeah, she said so. Yeah,
Ventress, yeah.
All right, yeah, that's my first pitch.
I like it. I fuck with it.
Yeah,
I'd say probably like on a scale of 1 to 10 on how much I'd like to see that. I do fuck with Kit Fisto a lot, dude, especially in the Clone Wars. Like he's really cool. I like that. I think it's still canon that he rediscovered an ancient way to make lightsabers waterproof and to be able to activate them underwater.
That's so cool.
And I always thought, right? Like I always thought that was just like the coolest fucking thing ever. Like,
yeah,
just to give just a random side character something to just be like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
he did something cool.
Like, I don't want to go into it all, but my first act of the movie, it's all flashback. So it's when Kit is like, he's all Padawan.
That's pretty baller.
Yeah, then Act 2 is he's the knight, and then Act 3 is like the whole Force thing, and then the challenges with the Masters. But yeah.
Got you. Okay. All right. So again, mine are going to be a lot shorter, but I guess we can talk about them more because we can kind of brainstorm some stuff if we want to. Elaborate. I have some ideas.
Ooh, okay.
So, my first project is called, and work in progress titles.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Kelleran Beck Saber in Hand because his nickname was the Sabered Hand.
Ah, all right.
So I was like, I didn't want to just repeat that. Yeah. But yeah, so I figured it would be like a mini series, kind of like the Obi-Wan show. Like six episodes, maybe 8 episodes. It'd be an action show, maybe a bit of drama, live action.
All right.
So get Ahmed Best back. Also bring in Quinlan Voss. I think would be really cool. I was looking into some fan cast form. A lot of people want Jason Momoa, which I think is something.
Quinlan?
Yeah. But I did some research, and it turns out his design was based on Native Americans. So I found a Native American actor by the name of Justin Rain, who I think actually here. Let me see if I can pull up a picture for you.
Mm-hmm. I like where this is going so far.
I just sent you the picture. Picture a yellow line over his face.
Yeah.
I can see it, No,
I got you.
Longer hair. I'll throw up the picture on the screen real quick for the YouTube people. But maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah. So, I guess I don't know if this is a hook line or like a mini synopsis, but basically it's Kelleran Beck is working. So as we saw in the Kenobi show, Quinlan Voss is part of the Path, and he is helping relocate, hide, and give new identities to stray Jedi throughout the galaxy.
Good.
I thought it'd be really cool to have Kelleran Beck be a part of that, seeing as when Order 66 went down, the first thing he did was help relocate Grogu. So the show would start after Order 66 and after the Grogu thing, just to kind of make that a mystery in case, Favreau, Filoni want to go back to that and explain it their own way. It would start with his just like mundane life, just like everyday life, no Jedi robes. And then Quinlan would like show up to his house at the end of episode 1 as like a surprise. But then in episode 2, you would realize, oh, he's not surprised at all. They would go help people. But the real story is a family comes and they want help, not in hiding, but in rescuing, because one of their children, who is force sensitive, was taken by an Inquisitor.
Oh.
So, and Ahmed Best has said he wants to do a John Wick style movie.
Which is just awesome.
Put a saber in his hand and have people in the way. And I think this would be really cool. I have a line, Kelleran begins hunting those that hunt Jedi. So this whole movie is him like tracking, going through stormtroopers, finding this Inquisitor to try and rescue this kid. I think that could be really cool.
Yeah, that sounds cold.
Just give him the opportunity to flex his. Also, because looking into Kelleran Beck, he's got his own fighting style.
So interesting.
It's actually, let me see if I can. Yeah, so the actor Ahmed Best developed. This is straight from the Wikipedia. Best developed his own view and understanding on what the Force is for Kelleran Beck, and also developed a unique fighting technique inspired by Bruce Lee and the style of the unknown.
Oh my god.
So I think that could be really cool to see. Just, give fucking Chad Stahelski honestly, you know who I was thinking is maybe Dev Patel. Have him direct.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah.
Because I haven't seen Monkey Man yet, but I've seen the trailers and I looked at some of the reviews, and
I like
there's definitely, it oozes style, and I think that could be really cool because also this would be in a way Kelleran Beck's un-Jedi taste of revenge on those who keep killing and finding Jedi, and he's kind of taking some of his anger out. And it would be really cool to see Quinlan Vos in live action again.
It would be really cool. No, that's pretty sweet. I feel like it'd be so cool to see a Jedi just go across the galaxy, just not hesitating to use his lightsaber. It's very interesting,
right?
And how skilled he is. And dude, the Bruce Lee connection,
right?
For those who I love Bruce Lee and his philosophy and his teachings. I literally have water in Chinese writing on my arm in dedication to his motto of be water, my friend. I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan. So yeah, that just sounds awesome. I feel like that'd be super interesting. That's an 8 or a 9 for me. If I'm excited to see it.
Did I ever give your Kid Fisto one a score?
I don't know.
I'd say the same thing, probably an 8.5.
Thanks.
Yeah. I like Kid Fisto, and also dude. That's the thing is I feel like green lightsabers just pop.
Oh, dude, yes.
But also
love a good green saber.
It's been a while since I've seen the episode that he shows up in Mando, and I know he dual wields in that.
He does too. Yes.
It would be cool to see if he kept that or if he didn't keep that second lightsaber. Because if he kept it, then we could get more dual wielding, which would be really, really cool.
Yeah.
Having the crystals not mean anything sucks, but it also is kind of cool because now you can just have whatever color you want. Him having a green and a blue, less of well, how does that work? More of just that's cool as fuck. Pong Krell. He has 2 green crystals and 2 blue crystals. Each of his double-bladed lightsabers has 1 of each. Fuck Pong Krell. Cool-ass lightsabers, though.
The worst character.
I hate Pong Krell.
Yeah. All my homies hate Pong Krell. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
But yeah, that's sick. That'd be pretty interesting. Success. I'd be down to watch that.
Hooray.
All right. Should I go with my second pitch?
You know what? I'll allow it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. My second pitch to the jury is titled which I think I've told you about this before, of what I would rename something else.
Mm.
But I titled it Ballad of the Bounty Hunters.
Oh.
TV show,
Okay.
action adventure / crime,
Oh.
animation, but it changes each season.
Wow.
4 seasons, 10 episodes each, focuses on Jango Fett, Cad Bane, Fennec Shand, and Bosk.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah,
So,
this is up there. This is already up there.
My hook line is the galaxy shifts, credits come from different places, and targets must be taken care of. How and where it is done doesn't matter, but whether they do it for themselves or for others, their name is getting out there one way or another.
Yeah, that's a 10. That's a 10 for me, dude.
Oh,
I want to see that.
Sweet.
I think I mentioned it last week or whatever, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't remember, or we were just talking about it separately. I think Fennec Shand is such a cool character. Like, she's like a sniper bounty hunter. And I love her helmet with like the little, I like that she's got a visor and it's not like there's nothing blocking it. It's just eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's really cool. And I just think she's so fucking cool, dude. I think she's one of the coolest, like, non-Force user characters. She was the highlight of Book of Boba Fett for me, aside from, obviously, the Mando episodes.
Should have had more time in Boba Fett, honestly.
Boba Fett should have been, at the very least, like, make it 8 episodes. Just give us, like, another fucking episode. Why make it 7?
Yeah, it's just a weird number to have. But yeah, she rocks that orange, and I love orange. So like the helmet is all cool and stuff. But yeah, I thought she would be cool. I thought Jango would be cool because I'd want to see Jango pre Clone Wars, like pre when he was chosen to be the model for clones. Like I want to see him as a bounty hunter,
Yeah. Get a young Jango.
Yeah.
Dude,
Cad Bane, I think, is just
get Daniel Logan to play a young Jango.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Cad Bane, self-explanatory. I don't think anyone would be upset with seeing more of him. And then I wanted to do someone from original trilogy, so I was thinking like maybe Forlom or IG-88, but then I went Bosk. Even though we had the whole Trandoshan arc in Clone Wars, I think Bosk is still just kind of cool, and I want to see just like a reptile bounty hunter.
Yeah, because that arc wasn't really bounty hunting; it was hunting.
Yeah, and like surviving.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'd be cool if we just like follow him and like to see how, because him out of the 3 is the most different. So I want to see like how his, like pretty much like how his kind of species, how his genetics kind of help him with like how he could smell different. If he could like smell better, if he could like, he has scales. So he's like, is he harder to stab? Like, I want to see how he fights and how he kind of works around some things. But yeah.
Because I think Trandoshans also like can regrow limbs.
Yeah.
Because they're reptile people, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to see him like get like an arm chopped off or something, or get a hand chopped off and then like
and still like win.
Yeah.
Be pretty cool.
That would be really cool. Yeah. I fuck with that a lot, especially the changing art style.
Thank you.
That could be really cool. Kind of like Star Wars Visions in a way.
A little bit, yeah. But I also feel like each bounty hunter is different in their own way. So you kind of got to change it to give them more of their own style a little bit. I was very close to putting Embo in the lineup.
I was going to say, dude, Embo would be cool.
Yeah, I always liked him. But yeah, I have a synopsis for each season. It's kind of just generic and kind of just talks about what's happening. But yeah, Ballad of the Bounty Hunters. Yeah, that's my second pitch.
Yeah, I'm all in. That one's really cool. Cool.
Sweet.
Okay. My second pitch, again, a lot less.
Ooh, excited.
This one, again, I'm not in love with most of my titles, which does bother me.
They're workable.
But it is called Seeking the Way. It is a novel.
I think I know where this is going. Oh, okay.
I was thinking it could be written by Claudia Gray because it is about Qui-Gon Jinn
Mm-hmm.
he has been recently made a Jedi Knight. So he's no longer under the tutelage of Dooku. Dooku is very much still a Jedi. This is before Obi-Wan. Qui-Gon finds himself sort of at odds with the will of the Council compared to the will of the Force. And when he is talking to Yoda, Yoda's hundreds of years old. He was alive for the High Republic. Kind of offers this idea, not necessarily saying what it is, but offering this idea to Qui-Gon, some special treatment, sure, that he can go, kind of ignore the will of the Order and the Jedi and see where the Force takes him to help him find his place in the Jedi Order. So it's just Qui-Gon being a Wayseeker from the High Republic. But in the prequel era. And I figured it would be really interesting for him to go, this is where I get kind of fuzzy on it, because I'm good at these like initial ideas, but I think it would be cool if he goes to a planet where he feels the Force calling him. And then a good chunk, like first third of the story is him, dealing with being a knight, talking to Yoda, going to this planet, trying to figure out why he's there. Mm-hmm. And then he hears of corruption or whatever. And so he starts trying to fix it. But in reality, he's actually helping the bad people. And then my whole thing is I wanted this book to help connect Qui-Gon, from Padawan to closer to how we see him in The Phantom Menace. Somebody who does not make these rash decisions, somebody who kind of waits and sees and is good at reacting and not acting. So I think it could be cool.
Nah, I mess with that. Like even in an interview, Claudia Gray said like a cool like pairing that would be from like High Republic and prequel era would be like Orla and Qui-Gon.
Right? Yeah. We both listened to the same interview.
Yeah.
And so she literally said that Qui-Gon, she could believe that sick. Qui-Gon had like a stint or two as a Wayseeker, if that was a thing. I definitely
see that. But yeah,
I just think because the whole reason he's like the only reason he's not on the Council is because he keeps refusing to listen to the Council.
Just so baller.
And he keeps just doing his own thing, which is exactly like Wayseeker,
Mm-hmm. Except it was just more okay, I guess, to do it in the High Republic, where it's like, be a Wayseeker.
Something's gonna happen, man. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't know, and I'm very concerned. A little off topic, but Keeve Trennis in the High Republic?
Yeah.
Apparently in the Dooku Lost Jedi audiobook, which came out before the High Republic, she is mentioned in that book, in that audio drama.
Oh.
As one of the 20 lost Jedi who left the Order.
Whoa.
So what the fuck is going to happen to her that causes her to leave the Order?
Yeah, that's weird.
And when I saw that, I was like, oh, I wish I didn't know that. And then I was like, wait, pretty much everybody who's in the High Republic, everybody who's reading the High Republic knows this. Because I guarantee most people reading the High Republic have been reading Star Wars longer than we have.
Yeah, they're caught up. Most likely, yeah.
So it's like, and now that's an even better mystery. Because I used to be like, Keeve, she's all right. Like she was in some comics and now she's in this audio drama book we're reading. But now it's like, oh, fuck, like what's going to happen?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's something with Skier. Skier, guys, if you don't know High Republic, so cool. Skier is one of the only Trandoshan Jedi. And he's also jacked as fuck.
He's a unit.
Like he's huge and he's terrifying. He's sick, dude. I love it. He's got such a cool lightsaber.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But also, he's a good caring guy. He was a good master.
Right,
but he also goes through some stuff, and you feel for him for sure.
Yeah, God, yeah. I just want him to be happy.
Yeah.
But that doesn't.
No, that's a solid pick, though. That would be up there for me to want to watch too, especially more Qui-Gon.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Qui-Gon would be gas.
Yeah. And
I was gonna say make it like a animated TV show, but Claudia Gray definitely seems like she already has ideas about that.
Oh, okay.
So why not just let her? And she's written for Qui-Gon. She's written for the prequels,
for a lot.
for the
Yeah.
High Republic. So she would know very intimately how that would work. So I got faith in this hypothetical scenario.
That'd be sick.
That'd be very cool. We're flying through these way faster than I thought we would.
Yeah. Well, I'm not reading everything. All right. My last one. This one I'm not sure if I'm solid on the structure of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I kind of like where it's at. So the title is called Osis.
Osis.
Which is the planet that Luke's Jedi Temple is built on.
Okay.
So I made it interesting kind of thing here. Limited series, 20 episodes. Action adventure, animation. The structure. It skips 5 years every 5 episodes.
Okay.
So it's kind of Andor season 2-ish.
Yeah.
The way we're kind of skipping. So it takes place in 13, 18, 23, and 28 ABY.
Got you.
So we see, especially like the first kind of couple episodes, the first kind of chunk, we actually see like the good times. Like, because I want to see something that has, where we just see kind of Luke's teaching and it's going well. And we see Leia and Han like visiting him and Chewie visiting. And we see just like an okay, good time between them all, So I thought that'd be interesting. We see Ben Solo young and then we see him growing up. And then I was thinking the show would end like right before the flashback happens in Last Jedi with the destruction of the temple and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it would be everything leading up to that. But to kind of skip forward, so we kind of see just like bigger chunks, but also like,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's after Return of the Jedi, obviously. His academy's in full swing. Ben Solo's trained well. Leia, she's gaining more. I don't even know yet. I think it'll probably be talked about in the comic coming later this year. But if we see her gain some more power in the New Republic that's rising, before having to deal with leading the Resistance, and just kind of seeing the good times of our original trio and that future kind of leading up to the sequel trilogy, which I think would be kind of cool.
I like that a lot. Actually, one of my ideas that I didn't expand on, so this doesn't count, but was actually like Tales of the Jedi season 2, and it was going to be 3 episodes about Luke training Ben, and the last shot of the last episode would be Luke walking to Ben's hut.
That would be awesome.
I thought that would be really cool. But that's literally all I have. I literally have 3 episodes on Luke training Ben, ends with shot of Luke walking to Ben's hut.
Bro, let's combine it. That could be the last shot of this show.
Right? I feel like that would be, because then you're just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that could be cool.
I would want to see the rare times where it's actually okay, which I thought would be kind of interesting.
Because there was a dedicated period of time where like he was training Ben was learning to be a Jedi, and things were great.
Yeah, and other Padawans and everything.
Yeah, dude. I would love to see like Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, the legend.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like I want to see Luke in his prime, like post return. Like, yeah, I just want to see that period.
Ooh. Excuse me, I just yawned. I did not sleep well.
You're good.
Yeah, dude, my cat, she keeps clawing at my feet when I'm sleeping. It really sucks.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Nocturnal, what are you going to do? What was I about to say? Yeah, man, because we know that, like, he trains Ben Solo for a while. Because Luke, like, we see him, he started his Jedi Temple when he's young as
In
hell.
Mando.
Yeah, like he's young. He looks. This is only like
no,
5 or 6 years, 5 to 7, we'll say, after Return of the Jedi. He's already starting his temple. So we'll say within like 10 years after Return of the Jedi. You know.
Yeah, I
don't know.
When does Star Wars canon Luke Skywalker starts his Jedi Academy? It says on the planet Yavin 4 around 11 ABY.
Well, that's just not true.
This is Yavin. But I don't know, because I found different things. So if it's not Osis, then like I obviously changed
that's
the
definitely
name.
the planet where he's building his temple.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I think external sources have confirmed that the shit we see him building in Mando is the same stuff we see in The Last Jedi.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the new Jedi Order: Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, all the good stuff.
Beautiful. Give me 14 of them.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, man. I mean, again, that's probably like a 9. I don't want to say 10 just because, like,
I did pretty good.
I don't want to give you 2 10s. That seems a little.
No, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to either.
My final pitch is probably my least likely to ever happen, but it's something that I want the most, I could say.
All right.
I don't know if it's something I want the most, but Tales of the High Republic. Animated TV show. Clone Wars style.
Yeah.
6 episodes, because that's how it works. 3 episodes.
Why not buff it out a little bit?
Well, because hang up.
Oh, okay.
So we got 3 episodes, maybe 1, 3, 5, focusing on Padawans, Elzar Mann, Stellan Gios, Avar, Chris. And each episode is from the point of view of each of them. So like the first episode is maybe an Elzar episode with Stellan and Avar. Then it's an Avar episode, then a Stellan episode. And each episode has them learning a lesson that we see within their characters in the High Republic.
That's gas.
So I think that could be really cool. Especially because we know that they were all buddy, thick as thieves while they were Padawans. Some more than others.
Some a little closer.
Yeah, crazy.
Kooky town.
That could be really, really interesting. Maybe skip that section for Elzar and Avar.
Fade to black.
And then 3 episodes of Soul training Osha.
Okay.
Because she wasn't a Jedi for
that long.
And I think it would be really interesting because she never passed being a Padawan, I think. I think it would be really interesting if in these 3 episodes, Soul keeps trying to impart the teachings of the Jedi, and in one way or another, she keeps struggling and either succeeding in one way but failing in another. And the last episode is like her realizing she's not cut out to be a Jedi, or she doesn't want to be a Jedi.
All right.
So we have 3 episodes of Jedi carrying lessons with them to become Jedi, and 3 episodes focusing on one person learning lessons essentially as to why they can't be a Jedi.
Okay, when you phrase it like that, it sounds pretty good. Good back and forth. Interesting.
Yes. It's not it's not the craziest idea, but it's
because also too, there's like 100 years in between both of those stories.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it'd just be an interesting look at just where the order is at both points in time. But I could dig that. That's solid.
I'll take a solid.
For show.
Yeah, man.
That's the trio, the High Republic trio would go crazy. But Yeah, I think maybe trying to put the Band-Aid on Acolyte a little bit could help it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just kind of make it a little bit better.
You know, get a little. Okay, ready? I'm gonna rapid fire some like one sentence ideas.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Tales of the Sith. Get some Chimere going, easy, and then get like Palpatine episodes. Plagueis can be present in both of them.
Dude, let's see some like Prime Sheev.
That's what I'm saying. Like have Plagueis, because you know how the fuck is Plagueis involved with Chimere? Who knows? This is their chance to kind of explain it. Have it set maybe before Acolyte, something like that. Maybe how Chimere fell to the dark side or something like that, and then do episodes of how Sheev fell to the dark side. Easy.
All right.
It would be really cool to do a boots on the ground war movie from the point of view of like your everyday stormtrooper. Dude. Sort of have like All Quiet on the Western Front sort of movie where like it starts out like, yeah, Empire, this shit's awesome. And then they go to war and it's like, oh my God, my friends are dying. This is the worst experience of my entire life. I had the idea. Yeah.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. I thought of one like similar, but I was thinking to be like a TIE fighter pilot.
Dude, give me Top Gun in space. Give me Top Gun in space, dude. Come on, give me Top Gun in space. Yeah. What else? Oh, a Tar Vizsla, either TV show or a movie duology.
Oh.
So Tar Vizsla, for anybody that doesn't know, is the first Mandalorian Jedi. Whoa, and the creator of the Darksaber. So give me a movie of him, you know, as Padawan into a knight, finding his crystal, creating the Darksaber, dealing with maybe some outcast syndrome from the other Padawans being like, hey, he's got a weird lightsaber. He's trying to learn lessons that, you know, as a Mandalorian, he goes for violence, but as a Jedi, he has to not go for violence immediately. Then the second movie can focus more on him returning to Mandalore, becoming the Mandalore, and leading the people with the Darksaber. That could be cool.
That's interesting. That's
Ryan Johnson directs that if it's a movie.
Oh, okay.
Because he knows how to tackle. Yeah, he knows how to tackle identity crisis in Star Wars.
Very true.
And I think he could do some pretty cool shit. And also, then this could be maybe a TV show, but a TV show about Mandalore the Great, who led the Mandalorians during the Mandalorian Jedi War. He is the Mandalorian that fought, beat, and tamed a mythosaur and rode that into battle.
Even some Mandalorian fan folklore.
Yes.
Some history on Mandalore, which would be kind of sick.
Yeah. Would be pretty cool, because also it's the Mandalorian Jedi War that caused the Mandalorian people to live inside those domes on the planet instead of just living on the planet.
Yeah, until Mando season 3.
Yeah, until they glassed the planet.
And
then also, just give me a fucking book on what Quinlan Vos was doing on Tatooine during the Phantom Menace. We still don't know.
Oh yeah, because he's just like chilling in the back. Right?
Yeah, they retconned. Excuse me. They retconned some random background character to be Quinlan Vos. They just gave him that same design, and we're just like, that's him. But he is a spy Jedi. Tell me what he's doing.
Right.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Dude, I imagine like the time if we saw like not like if we saw like Jedi Knight Yoda.
Ooh, that would be cool.
How long ago it was, but like he's probably looking like Yaddle with the hair, you know, like
yeah, that would be weird. I don't know if I would want to see Yoda with like a full head of hair or something.
It'd be interesting. I don't know, but like, is he still wise, or is he like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do that to Yoda. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of him is about the mystery.
The old age and the mystery, and his species is still not named.
I hope it. I never want it to get named. The day that Yoda's species gets named is the day that Star Wars is truly dead.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, all great ideas though. Do you have any more?
Star Wars What If. with actual good animation. What if Luke turned to the dark side? What if Vader killed Luke and took Leia to the dark side? What if Vader beat Obi-Wan? What if Vader survived and turned to the light side? Dude. Stuff like that, dude. That's pretty good stuff. What if Anakin never turned to the dark side? I just finished this book, Brotherhood. It's I think I talked about it a couple times. It is set. I've definitely talked about it to you. I think I've talked about it on the podcast. It's set right after Attack of the Clones. Clone Wars is like just started. Shit's ramping up. Anakin's just been made knight. And throughout the book, Obi-Wan very clearly, from his point of view, you can tell he knows that there's something going on with Anakin and Padme. But he keeps biting his tongue and refusing to talk to Anakin about it. And if he had just talked to Anakin and confided in Anakin that he knew, because he doesn't necessarily approve of it, but then he also considers himself a hypocrite because he thinks about Satine.
Satine, yeah.
So I think if Anakin just knew that Obi-Wan knew, that would have changed so much of the prequels.
Yeah.
Or what if Anakin didn't betray Windu? What if they actually like brought Palpatine to court or whatever, or if Windu killed Palpatine? What if Ahsoka never left the Order? Let's see.
Dude, what if Obi-Wan turned to the dark side?
Yeah, man. What if Obi-Wan turned to the dark side? What if all of that loss in his life was just too much for him?
What if the Battle of Yavin failed?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
What if Rogue One failed? I mean, that would probably just be like the Empire just keeps the plans or whatever. But
yeah, man. I mean,
what if the Battle of Yavin failed? Like,
let's think. Well, what if Vader convinced Luke to join him in Empire?
Like, what if he just like agreed?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, dude, there's so many what if questions you could think
I know, there's so many. I was just about to say, what were you got? Hit me with it. I'm ready.
Like, what if like what would have happened, right?
Yeah.
If Nala Se like managed to like rid the clones of the Order 66 initiative. Like, what if Palpatine said it and then nothing happened? Like, if he's full Sidious and Anakin's with him now, and then he says execute Order 66 and the clones don't switch.
Yeah.
There's just a Sith now and Anakin's turned. So it's like, what goes on? What if the clones, like, do the Clone Wars keep going?
So there was, this is Legends, but okay. Order 65. Order 65 stated that if a majority of the Senate or the Security Council declared that the Supreme Chancellor at that time, Palpatine, was unfit for duty, the Chancellor was to be arrested or, if necessary, killed.
Whoa.
That would be crazy if that happened instead.
So that'd be like, just what if Palpatine was just killed?
Yeah.
Like,
there's 150 orders in Legends.
Wow. Interesting. That's 66. I like that. That's Order 66, and then the Bad Batch is Clone Force 99. It's just, a little flipperoo, a little screw you. We're not turning,
Ooh.
Yeah. Stick it to the man.
Yeah. Oh, non-canon orders. Order 32, begin breakdancing with the droid army. That's awesome.
That's an interesting one. Yeah. Would you follow that order?
I mean, good soldiers follow orders. I feel like I would kind of have to.
Yeah. What droid would you want to dance with the most?
Well, it's with the droid army. I mean, I would love to dance with a super battle droid.
Oh, I don't want to do
big
it
chunky
with
boys. That would be pretty
commando
nice.
Droid.
Yeah. Oh, commando droid would be good. I feel like he'd be good at the salsa or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the hips don't lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Droidicas feel like they'd be good at like I don't know.
Dude, they'd be good for like a like a bird's eye view of it look like a figure skating thing if they're all just like going in circles and spirals and stuff.
Oh, that could be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The casual like B1 battle droids. I don't know.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like they probably got like 2 left feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Or one of them go like, I'm so good at dancing. And the other one trip and go, oh my God. And like
dude, I love B1 battle droids. They're so funny.
Yes.
I love when they're talking about we have independent thinking. Roger, 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 Roger. That's such a funny fucking moment.
They're so funny, dude.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. I also had an idea for a pitch, not focused on Mandalore the Great, but just focused on the Mando Jedi War. That would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
If that was a book, have the focus come from one Mando and one Jedi. Or maybe like 2 Mandos and 2 Jedi, sides. And then like alternate between those characters. That could be really cool.
Yeah.
Because then, like, imagine reading in the book that the Mandos have a surprise attack on the Jedi, but then you read from the Jedi's point of view and they know about that surprise attack, and you're like, fuck, oh my God, what's going to happen? That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how Jedi, like, to see how the Jedi fight that just like all out war. Like, do they kill Mandos? Like, do they just kill the other people?
Yeah, I don't know. Also,
crazy.
Relatively low chance my mic audio is not great because I just realized my mic got progressively tilted farther and farther back away from me.
Oh, okay.
So that's something I'll figure out later. All right. I mean, those are all my pitches, my what ifs that I can think of.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many what ifs that you could do in Star Wars. It's ridiculous.
What if Luke flew an A-Wing instead of an X-Wing, you know?
What if there was purple milk?
Okay, all right. Let's not get crazy with it. Let's not get out of the realm. Okay, that's okay, bud. All right. That's some. Listen, I don't want to kill the vibe, but some things.
Yeah. I gotta hold it back a little bit.
It's just taking it too far at a certain point, and it's just making me a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. What if the Republic had the droids and the Separatists had clones? That make a difference? I don't know. These are just like questions to ask, I guess.
I don't know. Because, I mean,
I don't even know if
you could also easily program the droids in the same way that the clones were programmed. Yeah,
but do you think as many Jedi would have died if the droids turned on them with how easily they cut through them?
Well, the whole point, the reason that the droid army was like as effective as it was is because it was way cheaper to create droids than it was to create clones.
Yeah.
Because like clones have, however much they tried to push it down, they had personalities. They were their own person.
Which is the best part about clones.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, clones are so sad.
They are. It's Star Wars is all about tragedy, man.
Yeah, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
Oh my God. All right. I mean, you have anything else?
Honestly, I don't really think so. I think this was a fun little different style of episode.
Yeah, a little bit shorter, especially after last week's almost 2-hour episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Last week's was fun though. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It's worth it. It's really long, but it's worth it.
Yeah. If you like the movies, if your understanding of Star Wars is just the 9 movies or just the 6 movies or whatever you like, I'd say give it a watch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess that's it for this week.
Yeah. A little bit of a shorter one.
Sure, we're like an hour 12.
Yeah. Okay. No, so it's like it's back to the usual that it was before.
All right. I'm gonna make a guess and say that because right now we're like an hour and 11 into this raw. This will probably get down to about like an hour 8.
All right.
You
That's your
know?
final guess.
That's my guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a bad guess.
Yeah. So hey.
You know, we're gonna see what's going on. But then again, you know, we gotta divvy it up. They can't all be the same length and talk about the same stuff. Like, we had a very serious meeting about things.
We did. That we did.
So yeah, we got some ideas
we
planned.
actually planned stuff out. It's crazy.
Yes, we did. We actually got stuff planned. It's in the pipeline. Like, we're excited to keep it going. Should we hint at what we're gonna do next week, or should we just kind of let it happen?
I mean, no, you can throw a little something. How do you want to hint this? Oh wait. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Whatever.
Ready? Here. Okay, ready? Here's your hint.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, there it was.
There we go. Now you guys know. Go. Now you guys have an idea.
Yes. So again, Ted, that's all we got to say, right?
Yeah. This is such an awkward ending to an episode.
You know, they can't all be winners, so we got to just kind of go with it. But again, thank you all for listening. You know, it's still early. We're still working everything out. But yeah, we're going to keep it going. We're going to stick with it. If we got nothing else to say, thank you all for listening to the Starlight broadcast, yet another Star Wars podcast.
Yo.
Everybody have a good day in the galaxy. See y'all next time. Transmission